Are you in the frame at all?
No. Good morning.
Can you slide over?
Which way? Towards
To me.
Where? Like big? No, you're not.
This thing right.
I think it was moved back and we moved it close. We gotta move it down to the next level. I get it. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's not what we're talking about. Let's see.
Now, there we go. It's still not right. I'm gonna get up in a second.
Okay. Good morning. You reached 895themix.com, the people's voice, the people's choice. 895themix.com, the place you go for your personal conversations, for your business information, and for your spiritual inspiration. 895themix.com, available online or on the TuneIn app or on YouTube. 895themix.com.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, Brother Lou? Oh, man.
Start talking and I'll try.
Go ahead and start talking while you fix this. Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
gonna try to because.
All right, anyway, good morning. This is 895themix.com. I don't think that's the right move. I don't know if Lisa's going to be able to get in here. We're having a little bit of technical difficulty, but we're about to get it in. We're calling today Thankful Thursdays. Thankful Thursday. And today what we're going to talk about, and I really want your input too. Today we're going to talk about the importance and the value of acknowledging and celebrating Judy. Your personal accomplishments. When we reach a goal, what do you do when you reach a goal? How do you celebrate it? How do you acknowledge it? And should you? This conversation came about because my wife and I, we're going to an event this upcoming Saturday. My wife is a book publisher, and one of her authors is having her second party, so to speak. It's going to be a book signing / come over a little bit. It's going to be a book signing / party. And we're going to go to help and support her and help her enjoy the day. But we thought about it. Now, this is this author's first book, and it's worthy of being celebrated. Belinda Houston. And it's worthy of being celebrated.
It's a fantastic book.
But Lisa has 5 books and has had no book signings and no parties and no celebration on it. I have 4 books now, and we haven't partied or celebrated any of them yet. We just did it and was happy about it and kept it moving. So, and then we started thinking about how many other things in our life where we set a goal to do it. Mm-hmm. We set a goal to accomplish it. And then we actually reach that goal. Do we take that commercial and say, thank you, Lord, that was fun? Or do we invite people to celebrate or not? And if you don't, why not? Or should you even?
I think that you should. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, Dorothea. Good morning, Judy. I appreciate you all joining in today's topic. Like Brian said, it's Thankful Thursday. And just wanting to know how you feel about taking a time out to celebrate a milestone. Taking a time out to say, wow, we did that. Evaluate it. And when I think about it, biblically, God did.
Really? What example do you have about that?
Well, in the 7th day, he rested. Good morning, Gerard, right?
Okay, yes.
So he created all of this magnificence, and he created the earth and the heavens and man and everything else, all of that. But he took time out, good morning, Emily, to evaluate his creation. He took time out to celebrate, if you will, his creation. And I don't feel like I have been doing that. I don't feel like I have been doing that same thing. I go from project to project to project. And I wonder if that's not honoring what it is that I'm doing.
I don't think it is. Even in training salespeople, one of the things we used to talk about way long ago is like when you make a sale, you have the next day after you make a sale, the very next day when you make a sale, in the sales meeting, you get to tell the story about how great you are in the beginning of the meeting. And the people that didn't sell didn't get a chance to say anything. But if you accomplish the goal, like we started our work day with the express purpose of making a sale. And when you made your sale, the next day you got a chance to tell your war story, to tell how great you were. And we don't always give that to ourselves.
We don't give it to ourselves. We don't. I know I don't. This microphone is in my way. But I know I don't. I don't. It's almost anticlimactic for me.
But here's the benefit of telling your war story. It benefits a lot of people. First off, it benefits the person that got a chance to tell about their accomplishment. It benefits them because they get a chance to feel good again.
I agree.
But everyone else who hears the story
dreams.
See the feed.
Okay,
we're back.
We're back on the on Brian's page. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope that you did. Good morning, Miss Nadine. What does Stephanie say over there? I can't read it. Mike White. Good morning.
Stephanie says, perfect topic. I really haven't done any of those things.
Yeah.
I've been so caught up in working towards meeting my goals, I haven't had time to enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
I feel the same way, and I believe we're all committing crimes now. You remember, and we need to tell the story. Stephanie, we need to hear your story. If you ever did, you'd have a nosebleed and all that kind of stuff. It could never be done. And then in 1954, a guy named Roger Bannister ran a mile in 3 minutes 59 seconds. In 1954. The interesting thing about that, the world heard the story. The world heard the story. Someone actually did the thing that they thought couldn't be done.
Right.
He did it.
Right.
The next year, 4 more people did it. The year after that, 19 more people did it. And now they routinely do it.
And I think that's the power of an accomplished goal. Shared.
Yes.
The power of an accomplished goal shared is you inspire somebody else to be able to aspire to do the same thing that you did without even they don't even have to bear the weight of this is impossible.
Right, because you've
proven that it's possible. You've proven it already.
Now, the 4-minute mile is a big example, but there are so many little things.
Yeah, but how many people ran? Did it.
Everyone did it.
Everybody did it.
Now, the thing about your books. On this call this morning that have things in their life that they have already accomplished.
Yeah, that they don't realize that somebody else is waiting for them to learn.
That someone else would look at their accomplishment like, wow.
Well, and that is painfully waiting for what you know. Particular case in point, and I hope she doesn't mind me calling her name, Judith Wilson Burks. She has...
Love Judith.
She's fantastic. She's very, very instrumental in this single saved and serious movement. And she has 2 autistic boys that she has been the champion for. And she's been overwhelmed with that for years and years and years, learning diet, learning how to advocate for them, all of those different things. And for I'm sure that there was a season that she felt like, why did God choose me to have to go through this? Why my boys? Why this? But she had the opportunity just this week to help another mother know the right things to say and the right things to do in like that much time without the research, because it was already a part of who she was.
Important for us to celebrate. The people around us, it's important for them to help too, for them to acknowledge it. The story just came to mind listening to what you just said about Sister Valerie and Sister Judith. In the 1970s, there was a quarterback for Minnesota Vikings named Fran Tarkenton. He was a little guy, but he was a great quarterback. Okay, now
I'll never use football stories.
Well, I do. Okay, so anyway, the coach calls a play where the quarterback had to toss the ball to the running back, and then the quarterback had to run around and block somebody. Now, they don't normally ask a quarterback to block somebody so that the running back can go, but they did on this particular play.
Okay.
And he did, and Fran Tarkenton made a great block. So the next day, Monday in the film session,
Stephanie got tired of your intermittent connectivity over there. She came over here.
Good.
Thank you. I'm glad. Anyone who can't connect with us.
Good morning, Al. How you doing?
Run on over to Lisa Santiago McNeil's page, and we've got a better connection over here.
Okay. Anyway,
go ahead.
So anyway, the next day in the film session, the coach typically compliments all the good plays that he sees. He sees all the good plays, but he didn't compliment the quarterback's block. So after practice was over, the quarterback comes up to the coach and says, "Coach, how come you didn't say that about my block?" He says, "Well, you're already positive and you're a good role model. I didn't think you needed the compliment." He goes, "Well, if you ever want me to do it again, you better."
I know that's right.
Okay.
And I know that there's a lot of talk about, being the unsung heroes, and a lot of talk about doing it for the purpose of doing it, for accomplishing the goal and all of that. Good morning, Pastor Okoli.
Good morning, Pastor. Man, you late, man. We need you on here at 9, Pastor.
I know that there's lots and lots and lots of behind the scenes people that don't celebrate, that don't get celebrated, or whatever the case is. But I think it's important to acknowledge every piece and part in a way that's comfortable for the recipient.
Now, she said that last part for a particular reason.
Said it for a reason.
Because I've done it a couple of times in open forums where there might be one young teenager there who doesn't seem to be acknowledged. And what I have done in the past was bring that young person up, and I make everyone cheer for that person as if she was Mary J. As my connection being intermittent.
Hit the like. So in some cases, when I was in corporate and managing teams, there were a subset of the human resources that just preferred, look, put it in my paycheck. Don't tell nobody about it. I don't want you to acknowledge me. I'm not looking to be up in the front of anything, but I'm a behind the scenes person, and we have to respect that there's all different kinds. My husband and I both are front of the room people.
Not me, but go ahead.
Y'all know better than that. So for us, a celebration or something up front actually makes more sense, which actually is interesting that neither one of us have done our book signing yet. We have several book signings scheduled for the clients that I've published, but I haven't had one for myself. Hey, Melody Powell is on. That's my mommy.
And that's like,
good morning, Mom.
That's like believing your own preaching, okay?
Yeah.
If we don't do it now, I'm feeling my spirit convicted. If we don't do it, shame on us. Because what we're doing is we're not walking the walk, okay?
We're just talking the talk, and that ain't who we are. We are the empowerment duo. We're going to rock it out. Hit those likes. I love you guys.
Now, we are apologizing one more time. This show is 15 minutes long. We will extend shortly.
But right now, we're at 15 minutes. And this is 895themix.com.
Good morning, Miss Melody Powell.
Lisa Santiago. That's your mother-in-law.
Yes, I know who it is.
I am Lisa Santiago McNeil.
And I'm Brian Keith McNeil.
And this is About Last Night. This is 895themix.com, the people's voice, the people's choice, your station for
personal conversations, business information, and spiritual inspiration.
895themix.com, available online on Facebook Live and on your TuneIn app. And now you can find the rebroadcast on YouTube
at 895themix.com.
Have an amazing day. And meanwhile, keep walking on.
See you guys tomorrow.